goodness, you gotta love a start with "We Are Family," right, you guys? Welcome, 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 welcome. We have a massively super awesome book launch today, and I am so honored to be here. Good morning, everyone, and good morning to all of our live streamers. Thank you for watching. Hit share for us, you guys. Hit that share button and let this video go out to all of your friends. I am Laura DeFranco, the CEO and lead goddess of healing badassery at Brave Healer Productions, where we publish world-changing wellness books. And I have lead author Amy Gillespie Doherty and the amazing co-authors of The Ancestors Within, Reveal and Heal the Ancient Memories You Carry, with me today to celebrate this amazing Amazon best-selling book. We're in the bestseller in at least 6 categories as of this morning, and a humongous thank you goes to our launch team for that. Thank you, launchers. Oh my gosh, where would we be without you? Authors, congratulations. Big, big, big congratulations today to every single one of you. Firstly, I would like to thank Amy for her immense vision and leadership for this book. As she would say, your ancestors have waited your whole life for this moment. And I have begun to understand just what she means by that, by being around these amazing people and hearing their stories, reading their stories, and practicing their tools. It's rather profound, you guys. I'm extremely excited to be bringing this to the world. Thank you to our amazing authors for stepping up to share their personal and powerful stories, and for teaching us the tools we need to have to not only connect with our ancestors, but to put into action the healing magic of those connections. So it's badass, y'all, and that is why we are here. Today, we're gonna talk to all of our authors about ancestral healing. We're gonna do some amazing giveaways today, and we're gonna tell you how to get your hands on this world-changing book, which basically you could do right now by going over to Amazon. So grab it, you will not be sorry. You have this book on your shelf and as a toolkit. So let me mess around with my screen here for a minute and ask Miss Amy to come up to the stage and talk a little bit about this mission. Amy, thank you so much for trusting me with this book.
Thank you, Laura, and thank you to every one of our authors. You have all written amazing stories and fabulous online tools as part of your chapters so that when our readers pick up our book and read it, they can even go further and experience more. And so this mission began not only because I'm adopted and have had an amazing journey with my adopted family since birth, and then meeting my genetic family, my mother at age 19 and my birth father in my 50s, to really see the weave that goes on between genetics and just our family experience. And so I brought that in my chapter regarding adoption. For all of those of you who think for whatever reason you can't know your ancestors, they're inside you. And these 24 authors and myself have really brought you some amazing tools to actually consider having a personal relationship with your ancestors. And every one of us in the last 400 years has at least 4,000 ancestors. Every one of them had to live, die, and create their families in exactly that order for you to get here in this moment, to be here. And whatever you do in your life is a reflection of them. It's their intentions brought forward. And I think these 24 authors did an amazing job of bringing golden gifts to you for that, and a number of great prizes that we're going to be drawing over the next couple days for you to experience even more of our authors.
Thank you, Amy. This goes beyond DNA, doesn't it?
Way beyond DNA. In fact, we considered that for a title. This is all about how our ancestors show up in our daily life, in our struggles, in our challenges, in those things that you say, why does this happen to me? Do a number of our authors have their copy of The Ancestors Within in their hands? Look at them go. You see who does not? I'm having an ancestral moment right now, and I could get mad at Amazon, or I could go, oh, it's my ancestors once again. Another opportunity to heal a pattern that's been brought to me to heal. And so it's all good.
And that's one of the most important things I learned by reading all of your chapters, and the awareness of those repeating patterns was key. And then you took me beyond the awareness, which I had been practicing, to actually what to do about it once you have the awareness. And so that, I think, is part of the power in this book. I want to spend just a couple of minutes with some really important thank yous. Kevin, who contributed the amazing artwork to this beautiful book. All right, we've got a bio and information about Wakanda, which is the name of that artwork inside. And you guys are going to want to read about Kevin and his amazing artwork. Dino Marino, thank you for designing and making this book shine as you usually do. I have some people on the Brave Healer Productions book team, you guys, that make this happen. And I really want to make sure that we acknowledge them. And Dino is one of the guys who makes the covers and the interiors look beautiful. Maggie McLaughlin, thank you if you're listening. She makes sure that the upload to our system goes well and has all the right things in it and doesn't come back with any error messages. So thank you for making that happen every single time perfectly. Kevin Snow is the person who sets up all of my background and technology stuff. Kevin, I can't do this and these projects without you. These authors, thank you too. Even if they don't know they should be thanking you. I'm going to thank you for all of us today. And my daughter, who's been acting as a virtual assistant, Danielle Probert. Thank you so much, sweet pea, for emailing all of these authors for all of our events and doing all of the things you did to make this happen. So you guys, and Amy, anyone else I missed on that list, and anyone else I'm forgetting that we need to talk about?
Just a great thank you to all of you who have left reviews on Amazon already. That is just amazing for us for recognition to know how our chapters are being received. And also to all of you who have joined the Ancestors Within community. Thank you. Thank you. We love having you there where we can interact with you personally. All of us, all 25 of us. And Kevin, our amazing artist, can also interact with you at the Ancestors Within community on Facebook.
Yes, let's make sure and drop that link into the live stream if one of you has it handy, because this is a community where you can come in after today, after reading a chapter, and really get to know these beautiful faces that you see here, these powerful healers. You can rub elbows with them in that community group. You can ask questions. Like, who gets to do that with authors of books usually, right? This is a huge gift. So thank you, Amy, for thinking about that and getting that together. So now we're going to move into some author introductions. I cannot wait to introduce these beautiful people to you, these amazing authors. And y'all are super badass. Like, if someone could be super badass, that would be you, because first of all, you said yes. And second of all, you stepped up to not only share a very authentic and vulnerable story with your readers, but you took the next step and you figured out how to teach in black and white on a page your profound tools. That's not easy. You all are master teachers and you verbalize it and teach it all day long, but it's quite another thing to say yes to the challenge, to putting it in black and white and making that something that the reader can follow and actually have an experience with. Greatly appreciate all of your ability and openness to doing that in the book. So first we have Ashra Allen. She's going to introduce herself. So unmute when I say your name, you guys, and you're going to see me pin your video as well so they can see your face big and bright. Ashra, all you, babe.
Hi, everybody. It's such a pleasure and honor to be a part of this incredible project. I'm the author of Chapter 3, Bridging the Worlds, Chakra Weaving for Healing Ancestral Ties. And I'm going to read a couple lines from my chapter for you now. What is in the heart of your ancestor that they wish to communicate with you now? Be open to receiving communicated. Words may not be the method that your ancestor uses. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Ashra. All right, you guys, when in between authors, you'll see me pause for half a second so that I can toggle screens. So just take that nice deep breath. And Allison, you are up next.
Good morning, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be with you guys this morning. I want to thank Laura and thank Amy for the beautiful gift that you have given to me to be a participant in this endeavor. It has been a whirlwind and just an amazing adventure. I am the author of Chapter 7, and that's interesting because that's also my life path number. And my chapter is called Cutting the Cord, Release Ancestral Karma Through Spiritual Hypnosis. So I am a Reiki master and a BQH, Beyond Quantum Healer, hypnosis practitioner. And what's interesting about that, and what I try to convey in my chapter, is that when we are able to use this hypnosis practice to gain a perspective into past lives, it's pretty phenomenal because it makes forgiveness and reconciliation much easier and paves the way for true, deep, and profound healing. So thank you again for allowing me to be a part of this adventure, and best wishes to all of you.
Thank you. And Dina, give me half a second to bring you on. There you are. I see you. Okay, you're up.
Hi, I'm Dina Chester. I'm a hypnotherapist specializing in past life regression, and I am so thrilled to be part of this healing and powerful book. It's just amazing. My chapter is chapter 9, Embracing. Well, that's the chapter of the book. Here, that was Amy's great idea. My chapter is Hear the Whispers of Your Ancestors. Connect and embrace the power of your gifts and talents. And I was going to read from my chapter, but I think I just want to do a call to action. Once you tap into all these wonderful resources, how are you going to step up and embrace your gifts and powers and move forward and honor those ancestors? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dina. All right, next up, we have Tanya Colucci. You ready, Tanya?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this amazing opportunity. It was an amazing experience for me because I've done some more deep healing work while I was writing my chapter and even as we continue to move on. So it's always an amazing journey. And my chapter is chapter 11, Shamanic Journey and how to break limiting patterns with using our ancestral guides through the tool of shamanic journeying. I'm a shaman, an energy worker, and I'm also a body healer. I do body work to help people to tap into what's causing limiting beliefs in their body, causing pain and moving forward. And one of the sentences that I want to read from my book, I feel runs true to us on a daily basis, is this burning desire to experience more is calling us inward to connect with the ancestors, to heal generational wounds. So you right here, right now, can break the inherent patterns. And spirit is always calling to us, whispering to us softly, but sometimes loudly. So how can we take those messages daily and use them as a tool to not only heal ourselves, but to heal the patterns from the past and also for our generations moving forward? Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much, Tanya. Okay, we have Carol Dutton up next, and it's all you, Carol.
Thank you. And thank you especially to Amy for asking if I wanted to be involved, because it's just been a whirlwind of healing for so many, just being able to write this. I wrote chapter 10. It is rapture journaling, surviving your ancestral story, recognizing the opportunity for change. And the quote I'm going to give you is it's part of the journaling tool that I included that you can download. But it's express your love to your ancestors for their impact on their world, their descendants, and the universe, but especially for their impact on you.
Awesome, Carol. Thank you very much. Y'all, on most of these book launches, we do have some pretty badass giveaways. And I was telling Amy that not everybody takes advantage of that, or not as many people take advantage of it as I think should. But y'all need to understand that today, if you submit your email receipt, the purchase of our paperback, you're going to be entered to win prizes in this giveaway contest today that are absolutely phenomenal, badass, amazing, awesome, all the A words you can think of right now, okay? Like A and B words. So I really hope that you grab that Amazon link and do that. Amy is going to talk now about a few of those prizes. She's going to tell you a little bit about where to find the full list. So y'all have a really great chance to win some pretty amazing prizes today. Amy, tell them about that.
Okay, so the list of drawings and prizes are going to go up on the Ancestors Within community. That's the easiest place for me to make sure that everyone can access it. And that is a group on Facebook that you can join for free. For the winners of the drawings, we will be sending out emails to you. Everybody will be informed by Friday at 5 o'clock. As Laura said, for those who are purchasing the paperback, and can just email over their receipt to me by 5 o'clock tomorrow. That's Wednesday the 5th. There's going to be 8 prizes in that drawing. There's also going to be some dedicated drawings for those of you who have left reviews on Amazon. And if you leave reviews by midnight tonight, please be sure to make a screenshot of either your review as you're leaving it or the confirmation from Amazon so I can get you into the drawing, because sometimes it takes Amazon a couple days to get them up. But gosh, guys, we have readings, we have soul paintings, we have an intuitive message in a bottle, we have jewelry, we have some of our authors' other amazing books. We even have like 8-week sessions for you to gain and learn from, meditational experiences, 444 breathing. We've got just an array of fabulous prizes for you to actually in person for free experience, as being in the drawing, to experience what our authors have in their chapters. It's really an amazing and generous gift from everyone.
Thank you, Amy. And I dropped the Ancestors Within community. Hopefully that linked up correctly. It's hard for me to see on my phone, but I dropped the link there. So pop into the community, you guys. Join the community where Amy will have that detailed list. A session with one of these amazing healers could change your life. Seriously, it's big potato stuff here that they have generously donated to help you explore what this all means beyond the book, which is already generous. So it's pretty amazing. I hope you guys will take advantage of that. Next up to introduce, we have Melissa Graves. I'm going to put your screen up. There you go.
Hi, brothers and sisters. I am Melissa Graves, author of Chapter 2, The Secrets of the Stones, How to Channel Your Ancestors Through the Crystals. And I really hope all of you have the ability to tap in to your crystals, to enjoy and to read and to know why we had such an obsession picking up rocks when we were young, and knowing that they are our family, our company, our guides, everything. And one thing, that I like about the whole chapter is the fact that it points out that knowledge is only knowledge when you keep it to yourself, but it's wisdom when it's shared. And sharing all these stories with all of these authors who are giving their wisdom, and the ancestors giving their wisdom, is so inspiring. And as I read every chapter, they were each my favorite. So I know it'll work for everybody. And thank you, your authors out there, for enlightening me in this journey also.
Thank you, Melissa. Robin Haywood, you're up next. Are you there and ready?
I am.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Robin Ivy Haywood, and I'm so excited to be a part of this project. I know, like some of the other authors have mentioned, just saying yes to this launched me into a new healing journey of my own. But I contributed to Chapter 17, Finding Your Way Through Ancestral Fire and How Love Heals. So I'm a shamanic energy medicine practitioner, and I do a lot of work in helping people unlock their ancestral DNA. And so I write about a special message that I had received. And when I started really listening to my ancestors, and it was through healing an ancestral lineage and message through my grandfather. So just real quick, I'll just read a couple of sentences. Like a light beam, once again, I found my grandfather's picture on my office floor. He seemed to have a habit of sliding down the bright, cozy ancestor altar I created. Maybe he didn't like being next to my grandmother, or maybe a blast of wind blew him down. But since that time, I'm so grateful that I listened to that message and deepened with my own healing journey with my ancestors. And I'm excited for all of you who are buying this book to deepen with your ancestors as well. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Robin. Next, we have Joni Ann. Are you ready?
Yes. Hi, I'm Johnny, and I'll find you, or you'll find me in chapter 24, Connecting Through Heart Space. And rather than quote from it again, I would like to share with you, as you can tell by I'm super flushed and heated, that there is so much energy here, and our ancestors are so excited to be presented through us. I just wanted to share with you the one big fat message that my grandpa would like to impart to all of you listeners, and that is, no matter what their stories have been, whatever it has taken for them to survive, what they ask for each of us today is to thrive. That's it. That's all I wanted to share.
I love it. I was just sitting here staring at you, listening to those words, and I was like, oh, she's done. I don't want her to be done. Thank you so much. Ariel, you are up next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ariel with the Collective Consultation. I authored Chapter 19, Letting Go, the Collective Consultation Approach to Communicating with Your Ancestors. And this has been such an amazing experience. There's so much available through this project. So I'm very appreciative for being a part of it. So thank all of you, including any viewers and people who read this book and explore the practices, regardless of where you are. There's something in there for you. And my quote from my chapter is, "The many have much to say, and they have waited long for this moment." So they were happy to tag on to Amy's line and say what they had to say as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And if you guys are viewing right now, if you're on live stream on Facebook, would you please hit the share button for us and copy and paste this live stream link to anywhere you think your friends might want to hear about this topic for us. Authors, you can of course do that as well while we're going here. Would greatly appreciate it. The mission here is to share brave words that change the world. And I've had that mission burning under me for about a year. And when you get people together with this much energy and this much power and this much awareness and this much compassion, you can't help but have magic happen. And so the book is magical, the people are magical, the community is freaking magical. And if you've been sitting at home just sort of feeling a little down about being alone or about not having a community or not having the friends or the people to talk to about those juicy things that you want to talk about, your healing, all of it, then this is the community, you guys. So get into it, get into being a part of it. Jacqueline Kane, you are up next, my dear.
So thank you all for being here. I'm Jacqueline Kane, medical intuitive low back pain specialist. And when Amy put this out there, I was like, yes, somebody's doing it. It's time to shine a light on this stuff and educate the world that we need to free our ancestors so that we can become so authentically who you are and know that you are powerful. And when you heal that, you heal future generations. And this work is magical. It's absolutely freaking magical. Your life becomes magical when you heal this. So I'm Jacqueline Kane, Chapter 8, Unlock Your Ancestral Story and Take Charge of Your Life. These ancestral patterns can inhibit or disrupt your success today. They show up as obstacles, blocking your path to joy, abundance, authentic power, and unlimited possibilities.
Beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the dreaded your internet connection is unstable message. Of course, during a live stream that I'm doing with all these beautiful faces. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. It's not too horrible. James, you are up. Are you ready?
Aloha nui loa kako. This is James Klein Nui. I'm a native Hawaiian healer. I wrote chapter 22, and the name of my chapter is Healing Ancestral Trauma, letting go of the cycle of pain and suffering. You know, listening to everybody this morning is just amazing how we all have different stories, but similar stories, you know, inside of the journey. And something that I want to read, it just is from my chapter, it says, where is it? Oh, of course I can't find it now. Here it is. Have you ever caught yourself mimicking or replaying events in your life and then have an insight or sudden awareness that you've watched or seen someone else in your family act or behave in the very same way? You may be replaying family patterns consciously or unconsciously that go back multiple generations without even being aware of them. And I know that we've all had that experience. And to be able to connect to that and realize where that's coming from and to be able to heal that if there's something that's been blocking your life is what all of us are wanting to help everybody do.
Thank you, James. Elizabeth, you are up next. Give me half a second, Elizabeth. Okay, all you.
Good morning, everyone. I can't even tell you how excited I am to be part of this group. 25 ancestral healing art people, all wanting to write about their experience and their tools that they use. Amazing. I'm just thrilled. My chapter is chapter 15, Becoming a Transitional Character. Leverage your ancestral healing gifts to heal transgenerational trauma. Here's just a little bit from my chapter. Ancestral clearing accesses the field of consciousness in the present moment, and with the understanding that we're all connected, helps us shift old unhealthy patterns and habits. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you, authors, for and Laura and Amy, for all of this and for everyone who's supporting us in this project. Bye.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You guys, there's so many squares. Sandra, wave at me. Why can't I see you? Are you there? You are. Now I found you. Sandra, you are up next.
You got me?
Yes, you're all good.
Hi, guys. My name is Sandra Lambert, and it is with great love and joy that I was able to bring forward chapter 5. It's planting a family tree in the land of my fathers. I literally walked the ground of the generations before me, collected that soil and planted a family tree to preserve the past by planting it into the future. What I'd like to share for just a moment is I've had one person that reviewed my chapter and is going to plant a family tree with the family that adopted her, because she has realized that ancestry is not just DNA, it's not blood, it's spirit. And so where Amy said, you know, in 400 years, you have 4,000. My friend has 8,000 because she was adopted, and those grandfathers stood and said, for my children's children. And so I'm excited for anyone here whose lifelines got crossed over in weird ways, that this is all for you too. And I love you. God bless.
Thank you, Sandra. Rivka, are you ready?
I'm ready. I was a little blown away by the previous speaker. I'm like, oh, wow, this is so amazing. So my name is Rivka. I am the author of chapter 21, Turning Curses into Blessings. And I have to peek a little. Discovering and embracing the gems our ancestors are giving us. And so I'm a clearing practitioner, and I use oil paintings as one of my tools. And until recently, I really didn't want to deal with my ancestors. I thought it had nothing to do with me. But then, of course, at a certain moment, I couldn't go around it anymore. So I had to discover what was going on there. And then the book came, as if that was a coincidence. So therefore, I like to read one sentence that is coming out of my chapter. and it's the following. Instead of dismissing the traits of our ancestors, we can use them to get over our first and probably most important lessons to learn in this lifetime. So I would like to encourage everybody to figure out what those life lessons are that your ancestors are leaving for you, because they're extremely important and they can give you like such a jump forward. And I wish the same jump I made for everybody who's reading this book. So hopefully we can contribute a little to all those blessings that are out there.
Thank you, Rivka.
And of course, thank you everyone for all these possibilities, because I'm full of everything. It's like amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Lisa Newton, you are up next.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Newton, and I wrote chapter 6, Hearing My Grandmother. And here are 2 sentences from that. Patterns develop and flow from one generation to the next and enhance or impede a person's journey. Choose a journey of healing and growth.
Thank you, Lisa.
So much.
Thank you. Thank you. You were quick. I'm like toggling all over the place here. Jen Pisano, you are up next. Are you ready?
I am ready. Hello, hello. I'm Jen Pisano, shamanic priestess, energy medicine practitioner, and a life management coach that is dedicated to changing lives and helping people release suffering so that they can walk their path fiercely, aligned in sacred purpose, and more importantly, fall orgasmically in love with life. And this book is a damn good start to getting there. My chapter is chapter 23, Ancestral Power, Claim Your Wisdom and Magic.
Okay, I'll take anything orgasmic. That sounds good to me. We'll go there. I don't know, it's not too early to talk about orgasmic things. That's fantastic. All right, thank you, Jen. Ariana, are you ready? Give me half a second, my dear. Let me make sure I've got you toggled. Why can't I find you? Wave at me, Ariana. Wave at me, would you? Oh my God. Well, I can't find her. I can't find her, guys. Is she here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, thank you. That helped. Sorry, you guys. Some of my screens are off, and it's probably just the internet. So I'm looking for your names like frantically. Ariana, it's all you.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Amy and Laura, for all the great work you've done. This collaboration is just amazing. And I'm so excited to have the actual book in my hands after all this time of working together. I just want to share 2 lines. My chapter is called When the Homeland Calls, Traveling to Your Ancestral Roots. And that's really, traveling is really what I mean when you go home. And this is really what I think about the ancestors. Their blood runs in our veins. Our bones and skin are formed in their fashion. And we carry their wisdom and their phobias as epigenetic signatures. Really important, as Amy said, to remember that they're inside of us and important to pay attention. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Okay. We have Crystal up next. And y'all, I don't know what the deal is. I'm having the same problem. Crystal, say hey.
I just sent her a text. We've lost her on the feed, so I just
Did
sent
we
her a
lose her?
text.
Okay, we'll bring her. We'll bring her back. Marcia, you're up next.
Hello, everyone. I'm Marcia Golver Reichert, and I wrote chapter 12. It's called The Woven Web, and it's about how a web of energy goes through everything, through generations, and we can find that energy and unravel it, and then bring in the magic. And that's what I do, is help people step into their magic. And I'd like to thank everyone for having me on here. This is a fantastic group of healers, just amazing. So thank you.
Thank you, Marcia. I know you guys heard me say it before. For everybody watching, you can email your paperback receipt to Amy at amy@irogenics.com. It's in the chat in the live stream. And if you're emailing your book receipt today, you're going to be entered to win one of many, I can't even describe how awesome prizes. So take advantage of that. Please take advantage of that. Amy, is there anything else you want to say about the prize list for today?
I could give a quick rundown on it. I don't know if you want to finish up our authors first and then have me give the quick rundown. I think we have Phoenix.
Do it now. Do it now. We have a few people left. We have actually 7 more authors to introduce to you today, you guys. Go for it, Amy. Talk about the prizes.
Okay, so in today's drawing, in the drawing I'm going to talk about right now, this is for those of you who have purchased our paperback book, are submitting your receipts so that we can put you in the drawing. So it's dedicated. I love that because it's kind of a nice small group. And there are going to be some soul healing sessions. There's going to be some ancestral clearing sessions. There's going to be an opportunity to do some energy guidance and mentoring. There is a soul painting. I bet you can't guess who may have donated that in our group. There's going to be some books. There's also going to be an intuitive message in a bottle from someone here in our group today. And there are also going to be books such as Sandra has talked about, a journal for planting the family tree and how to do that step by step. And so before we wrap up today, I'm hoping to have an opportunity to just kind of run down the list of all prizes across the board. I think I can get that done in a minute, of everything that's going to be donated out between reviewers and purchasers and those who have watched the launch today to kind of learn about the dynamics. And I just can't say enough about the wonderful generosity expressed by our authors in wanting you to experience your ancestors through their tools. Everybody's hoping that their chapter is the one that you read, the tool that you do, that you just can't wait to tell everybody. And it really shows not only in the chapters, the tools in the book, but in the drawings when you see these prizes that are valued anywhere up to $800. I mean, these are huge, huge prizes and opportunities to really experience something that might not come your way, and your ancestors waited your whole life for this moment.
Thank you, Amy. Jean, will you introduce yourself next?
Good morning, I'm Jean Rodchak-Ekman. I wrote chapter 20, Ancestral Healing Through Genealogy, Finding and Recognizing Repetitive Familial Patterns. So basically, I came at ancestral healing through a genealogical point of view, and how to trace your family tree, and also how to find those patterns. Those patterns might be an occupation pattern. It might be something more personal like miscarriages or family trauma, but how to find them. And then from there, ancestral healing can begin, because you can't fix what you don't know. So chapter 20, thank you very much. And I just want to say thank you to everybody here as well. I am humbled to be included with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Can someone just give me a hey, yes, you can still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, the internet's doing a couple of crazy things I haven't seen before, so go figure, right? We've got so much energy happening in this room that, oh my goodness. And Noah Smith, you are up next. Give me just a moment to get you in the spotlight. And there they are. Okay, Noah and Noah's mom, Sharon, it's all you.
Okay, ready?
I am Noah. My chapter 4 is about autism and how I communicate with my mom and with ancestors. Want to invite everyone to visit me at upcoming events. See Mom's website as we keep adding dates. Boy, love this so much. Thank you to everyone. Hugs and kisses XOXO.
Thank you, Noah. Sharon, is there anything else you would like to share personally about this whole experience?
Oh my gosh, it's just been so exciting. And I've learned so much just writing the chapter with him. I had no idea where this was going to go. He just found his voice in 2016. And so, of course, in the chapter, I won't be quoting it exactly, but
he's like, how would people believe me, you know, in 2016, just getting his voice to getting here. So this has just been a crazy whirlwind of a year, and it's just getting better.
Wow, thank you, Sharon, and thank you. Wow, just thank you for all of your involvement. Noah and Sharon, you are both an incredible inspiration.
Thank you.
Honored to have you here. Myrna, you are next. Give me just one moment here, and now you are up.
Hi, I'm Myrna Triano. I am chapter 25. Our ancestors are the way showers, creating flow by making life changing decisions with ease. And I'm just going to add at the end of my 444 meditation, these words are so profound because I actually help you just sit still for just 4-second breathing. And at the end, it says, you are heard. You are divine, being of eternal light and unconditional love, and you got this. From all this I treasure every one of your chapters. I loved every one of them. I experienced a lot of healing and growth, and even share some of your chapters to some of my clients. So this is huge. This is big, and I'm so honored to be part of this.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have Michelle up next, and you're good. Can you guys hear Michelle? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to thank everybody who is a part of this journey. This has been such a profound experience for me, and it's so opened me up and catapulted me into so many different levels. So thank you, everyone. My chapter is chapter 13, The Heart Space, the Portal to Ancestral Healing. And I'm going to read you 2 lines. And these 2 lines I'm going to read you, I believe, are very important and pivotal for people to be able to release their fear of seeing, knowing, and feeling who their ancestors are, and really knowing the truth of who you are, and delving in deep. So for me, the unknown became more about trusting and enjoying the journey. It allowed me to dig deeper without fear and get closer to knowing who I am. So thank you very much again for being part of this journey, because I got to know my ancestors in a very deep way, and you can too.
Thank you, Michelle. Phoenix, last but not least, thank you so much for being patient. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My chapter is chapter 14, Reconnecting the Broken Bonds and Honoring Our Ancestors. I am the granddaughter of Miani, a Native American healer and medicine woman who lived to be 103 years old. I come from a multi-generation of healers and gifted ancestors, and I'm also a near-death experience survivor who was touched in the afterlife and gifted and brought back gifts from that experience. I'm a healer and a ceremonial activation specialist, and I do healing retreats around the world with other amazing healers. And thank you everyone for being a part of this journey with me. It's an honor to be with all these amazing authors and healers.
Thank you. All right, Amy, let's hear those prizes. Run down the list, talk about what is up for people who submit their paperback receipt to you before 5 o'clock tomorrow. Amy@irogenics.com is the email. I've put it into the chat a few different times for everyone who's watching. So Amy, tell us about that.
All right, let's see if I can do it. So I have this gallery view of all of our authors in front of me. So I'm going to try to go by the images to pull up all the great prizes. So we have a wonderful personal kyanite pendant. We have a 10-minute sneak peek ancestral eye reading that when you provide your photos, which will be a fabulous experience. We have a wonderful personal ceremony, which will be conducted for you in a Native American format. You might guess who that is. Not pointing any fingers, there she is. And there is an 8-week session. Do I see hands on that? Where there it is, where you're going to get a chance to really explore your ancestral connections and explore yourself. There is going to be full descriptions on this. So since I'm running from memory, if I goof anybody up, please be sure to just let me know. Noah is so excited to do his intuitive message in a bottle. And we're excited about that. So he's going to be connecting with you and then making an intuitive message and then sliding it into a bottle shipped to you. We have some sound healing that's going to happen for someone, and I have experienced that myself. It's a fabulous, fabulous opportunity. And you'll be amazed how you walk through the sounds of your ancestors and experience some amazing direct healing. There is finding your inner Buddha as another wonderful session. Yay. Thank you, James. There is a self-hypnosis, walking through your past life regressions, meeting your ancestors. That's a full 50 minutes. That's going to be a wonderful experience. And there is also a shamanic journeying. You're going to be doing some soul work. Miss Tanya has done that with me, and she's fantastic at it. Sandra's going to walk you through that family tree planting, and you'll get a chance to know how to honor and gather up that soil, or have others help you gather up that soil. Robin has brought in 3 sessions. So there's going to be 3 drawings of Robin's prizes, where she's going to really help you look at your energetic imprints and some mentoring and helping you work with your energy and your ancestors, and especially unlocking those patterns. We have, of course, the 444 breathing. There is also by the magnificent Myrna, and we're going to, with Michelle, also have a wonderful direct session that she'll be doing. So all of these where I talk about personal readings and sessions will probably happen over Zoom. And what'll happen is when you are drawn, then I will put out an email to you and the author who has donated the prize. Those emails will be out by Friday, 5 o'clock. And we would ask that everybody make contact back with their author within a week. And, within a week of getting the notification. And please make a step towards gathering up your prize before the end of this month, just so everybody knows that they've been honored and received. Elizabeth has been wonderful in offering up one of her signature ancestral clearing sessions, as well as a number of her ancestral clearing prayer book, which is a fabulous gift she'll be mailing out. Jacqueline has also offered a wonderful session, and I've worked with her, and she is just magnificent at helping you unlock some of those ancestral patterns. And I work with ancestors, right? I do this all the time. Who's sitting without a book this morning? Right? Ancestors 101 right here. And, Jackie would have me tapping that out right now. She'd be like, but not just that. She has some magnificent healing modalities, and she'll be walking you through a personal experience with her. You will also have the amazing opportunity for a personal soul painting experience with Rivka Markel. And every time I see her, I just imagine her dancing around in her kitchen, doing the exact same dance that her grandmothers have done for thousands of years without anyone knowing. And as an adopted person, I can tell you, I make the moves of my ancestors without having any idea who they are, where they are, what they are. When I first met my birth father, I held up my hands and I said, "Whose are these?" And he said, "Oh, they're my sister Susan's." and he did fingerprint profiling while I do eye profiling, unbeknownst to each other. So those genetic ties run deep, but they weave right into that adopted experience as well. Melissa also offering a wonderful, wonderful crystal connection, really helping you embody what she's written in her chapter. And Miss Allison is going to bring us into her other book, The Journey Within. So we are ancestring within, but Allison's going to bring us journeying within. And again, if I've missed anybody or messed anybody up, then please know the full listing will come up on the Ancestors Within community. For those of you who have already left reviews that have shown up on Amazon, if we know who you are, meaning we have some way to tie that Amazon customer to your email, then you will be in a dedicated drawing for reviewers. And all in between all of the locations and prizes, there are 28 to 30 prizes being donated through a number of drawings. And so you've got a great opportunity being on this launch. And I almost forgot, I am also, besides the amazing Carol Dutton donating an ancestral eye reading, I'm also donating two ancestral eye readings, one for a reviewer and one for someone who has purchased the book. And so just a huge outpouring of generosity of the authors and the ancestors behind them. And so I think I've covered most all of them. And again, I will try by tomorrow to have that full list up on the Ancestors Within community so you can see all the prizes if I don't get it up there today. But I'm sure working on trying to get everything to you guys so you know all the good stuff. But there's plenty of good stuff out there.
Oh my goodness. Y'all getting the idea of the power of that prize list? And are you in the Ancestors Within community on Facebook? Right? Question of the day. Pop in there. If one of you want to drop the link again for the group into the live stream on Facebook for everybody, that would be super awesome. I did earlier in our call. And on behalf of Amy today, I'm going to read her dedication. So take a deep breath. This book is dedicated to all the people who seek their origin. It's for those who have wondered, who am I? Where do I come from? Why does this pattern keep repeating itself in my life? It's for those who have pored over records, maps, newspapers, and microfiche. Haven't said that term in a while. Traveled the world, tested their DNA, watched documentaries, read books, and stared into the mirror in search of themselves. Today is your day. And perhaps more importantly, today is the day your ancestors have waited for your whole life. Today's the day you discover your ancestors are alive within you. Their memories, unresolved traumas, outcries, interests, skills, and abilities. Today's the day you hold in your hands the work of 25 author experts who have come together to share ancestry-related experiences, studies, and tools, clearing the mist between you and your lost family members. We hope you find in this book a whole new way to unravel the mystery of you. And we believe your ancestors are rejoicing today, the day that they've been waiting for. Amy, I'm going to give you last words on this amazing call today. What would you like to share?
I would just like to, again, huge gratitude to each of our authors, Dina Marino, Maggie, as well as Kevin Hutchins with Wakanda, Laura, everybody. And also to let you know that next year there is going to be the Ancestral Summit. And so between now and then, there will actually be four the Ancestors Within books with different perspectives of the ancestors in each, but culminating in the Ancestral Summit that I'll be working on with Ariana, as well as some of our other authors, to come together with 101 voices and perspectives of our ancestors, everything from scientific to genealogy to autism to shamanic journeying to past life regression, to all the many, many, many different ways that we can experience and find and love on those ancestors. And I guess if there's one thing I want to leave you with today is that, you are the only person who is tied to exactly the ancestors that you're tied to. We all have different fingerprints. We all have different DNA. And even if you're an identical twin, you have different ancestors you're threaded to. And those ancestors, when you're crying out, why can't you hear me? Why does this keep happening to me? It's their words coming through you in their voice, their dialect, their foreign words. Whether you know who they are or not, they are right here inside. So for all of you who are adopted or feel somehow separated from your genetic lines, you're not. The answers are all right here inside. And there will never be another you. There will never be another person, you, who's tied to healing those words and those patterns, those unresolved traumas of those specific ancestors. Exactly. This is why siblings have such very different life experiences and memories of the same experience. And so you have this opportunity to just love on those who came before you and all their challenges. And especially if you have close up family relationships that are complicated. Was that nice and politically correct? Complicated family relationships right here. Jump back a couple generations to the ancestors you don't know and just love on them and just see how your world starts shifting. And that's a big piece of what this book, what the Ancestral Summit, what these 25 authors and the future 75 authors in the next 3 volumes are all about. And it's about celebrating you. And your ancestors have waited your whole life for this moment, and you're next.
And speaking of celebration, authors who have their books, please hold them up because we are going to go out of this live stream in